Okay, guys, I'm going to start there. All right, good morning, everybody. All right, let's get started. All right, the US really volatile last night. We've really seen some major volatility coming back into the markets, and doesn't look like it's going to be ending anytime soon. When we at 5 o'clock when we closed, we had the S&P up by 1.3%, even higher than that. It was really looking strong, and then it wasn't long after that they were down almost 1%. They actually ended up only closing down about 0.25% in the end, but S&P futures down another 13.5 points from here. So not looking good for the US or for the markets, for world markets this morning. Commodities were in the spotlight. US crude oil traded below $45 before bouncing a little bit last night. But you can see copper this morning getting absolutely killed, down 6% this morning. So a lot of these commodities still under major pressure. Stock-specific news: we had KB Homes led other home builders lower after issuing a pessimistic trading statement for the current quarter, and Apple was a bit higher after Credit Suisse upgraded from neutral to outperform. In Asia this morning, moderately down, not too bad considering the turnaround in the S&P. Biggest loser was the Nikkei, which was down 1.75%. The major things for us to look at are what the commodities did in Aussie, like billets, for example. They got really badly hit. I think 3.5% the last time I looked. I'm not sure if they bounced into their close. And Rio Tinto also down quite badly, so keep an eye out on Billies and Anglers this morning. They should be under pressure. And then obviously Tencent we also have a look at when trading Naspers. We had Tencent has just been slowly coming off for most of this morning, down 1.6% now, so look for a lower open in Naspers as well. The chart of interest this morning is commodity dependency by percentage of GDP. Quite an interesting chart, just showing the countries that are net exporters and net importers. There you can see the ones in orange or dark orange and the light orange are net exporters. So the lighter orange are moderate exporters, the dark orange are heavy exporters, and the net importers you can see the US, China and Europe are the main importers. So you can see when you get a bit of a slowdown out of the West and China, commodities are going to come under serious pressure. Corporate action: we have JP Morgan Chase coming out at 2 o'clock and Wells Fargo at 3 o'clock. So keep an eye on those, especially if you're trading US markets. Otherwise, it could also affect the S&P. Key factors today: we had Japanese machine tool orders which came out this morning. At 11 o'clock we've got manufacturing PMI out of SA. Eurozone industrial production out of 12. 1 o'clock we had retail sales out of SA. 2 o'clock US mortgage applications. 3:30 retail sales out of the US. And at 9 o'clock tonight we have the US Fed releasing its beige book. All right, so the first thing we're going to look at this morning is the Aussie. It's been really tough to take any kind of view on any of the world markets. I mean, they've just been so volatile. So you've got to take all these setups with sort of a pinch of salt, because the general market movements are so big. They're going to move stocks all over the place. Doesn't matter whether they're breaking out or not. They're going to be moving with the market. But if we want to draw a trend line in here for the Aussie, we've got rough support coming in here at just about 42,500. So you can see we're down 900 points this morning. 42,800 is where we're currently trading, pretty much giving back all our gains from yesterday. So only a couple hundred points higher than where the support coming in, so keep an eye out for it. It's not major support, but worthwhile keeping an eye on anyway. Next one I wanted to look at is Aspen. Aspen's one we've been keeping an eye on because of this breakout that happened a little while ago, or a few days ago. We had that major breakout sort of end of last week. We had a couple of days of consolidation, and then yesterday, along with the market, we had a nice reversal. Ordinarily, that would be very bullish, but we're going to have to see how it holds this morning. If it can hang on to these levels this morning, then that's a really bullish chart to me. If it can't hang on, then we're going to be looking at this 409 level as sort of lateral support for Aspen. Next one I want to show is Anglos. I can show Billies as well. They should be under pressure this morning with how commodities traded in Aussie. 202 was the breakdown level in Anglos. We broke down on Monday. Yesterday we got back a little bit, but we couldn't get back above that sort of breakdown level. Expect them to open up significantly lower this morning and to be under pressure. I'd say the target from the breakdown was approximately 18 Rand, so look for something in the region of 287 as a target for, 187 as a target for Anglos. And Billiton's, same thing. Billiton's put in a new low on Monday, managed to get back a little bit of those losses yesterday just with the general market. 234, or let's call it 233 as Monday's low. If it gets below 233, you're making a new low and possibly a new lower target. We'll call it approximately 255 to 233. So it could be, as much as 25 Rand to the downside based on this little consolidation. As I say, we're taking guesses here. When the market's so volatile, it's hard to tell from the technicals, but at the moment, not looking that good for Billies. Another one we've been looking at quite a lot is Discovery. It's been quite a good-looking chart, but again, with this kind of volatility, you're going to be struggling to do anything with confidence. 112 was the breakout point. It broke out on Monday, gave it all back on, broke out on Friday, gave it back on Monday. Actually, it broke out on Thursday, sorry. Monday and Friday and Monday, it gave a bit back. Tuesday, we had a nice move above that level again on the 1,000 points that we put on yesterday. So again, we're going to be looking at this 112 level as the breakout level. If we can hang on to that today, I would say that's really bullish for Discovery, and this higher target could be reached if we get a little bit of normality back into the market. The target being 103 to 112, which would give us a target of about 121 as a short-term target for Discovery. Steinhoff has been in a bit of a consolidation for the last little while. Broke out yesterday on a closing basis, so possibly a higher target again. It has to hold today. It's got to hold above sort of the 59 level for this mini little breakout to hold. I'm not all that confident, so I think the play is going to be to see how the market reacts today. If it can claw back some of these losses today, then and for some of these breakout stocks to hold, then that could be pretty bullish. Otherwise, we've just got to keep light-footed and not take too much risk in this market. The last one I want to show was Harmony in the States. Finally, Harmony put in a bit of a reversal candle after this amazing rally that it's had. It's gone from $1.60 to actually lower than that. I think it was $1.55 to 290. So I mean, pretty close to doubling, which has been an absolutely amazing rally. And all the gold stocks around the world, I think, have had the same rally. And yesterday we put in the first sort of reversal candle we've had in a while. So could this be a little bit of a return to normality for these gold stocks? I'm not 100% sure, but this could be a short-term top for the moment. Anyway, good luck trading today.